What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Tron, talking about where Tron could possibly go after this and what we got coming up next for Tron. So, definitely stick around to the end of the video. Hit the like button and subscribe if you like these videos, and also leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to go over something specific. Definitely just become a member of the channel. I'll go over any crypto that the members of the channel want me to go over next. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but let's go straight over Tron. So the first thing I want to talk about here with Tron is our oscillator. So you can actually see here on the bottom, it shows that we had that bullish movement, which is this little movement right here. Not much buying, and it looks kind of like we're getting rejected over here. So whenever you see these green lines here, it's pretty much supply and demand of more demand, in the red area, supply and demand of less demand. So what you're seeing here, Tron is now kind of creating a green area here, which is showing that more demand is starting to form up for Tron. So that's more buying coming in for Tron. You can kind of see it here with this little green slope down here on the oscillator. Pretty much shows more buying's flowing in. So what we could have next is another, buying frenzy coming into Tron. And the next area for resistance is pretty much up here for us. And that is at pretty much 7 cents, but around 0.076. So somewhere around the 7.6 area. So yeah, about 0.07 cents. That's going to be where we're trying to get with this 0.076. So that's where our resistance will probably lie at. But our support, if we were to go bearish, you would end up seeing Tron going down to this next support area, which is pretty much at 0.05601. And that is pretty much where our support, that's where we have more demand at. So if we're gonna hit that more demand area, then what's gonna happen is we're probably gonna try to build up momentum to try to pass that resistance up here. So that's what you could see Tron doing there. And if we get rejected again, you'll see it going back down to the next support. The next support is at 0.052. So that's the next one. And then this next support after that is all the way down here at 0.046. So that's what you want to look at for your supports and your resistance. And this is just the short term. But right now, if you want to look more long term in the 4-hour chart, it'll definitely look a lot different than that. So what you're looking at here now for the 4-hour chart is Tron is definitely on a little bit of a downtrend. Look, we do have that support to meet. Let's just go ahead and take all this off from the previous drawing. So then we have a fresh drawing board here. But yeah, so pretty much down here, we're probably going to see Tron trace back down to this next support line. Like I said, 0.057, somewhere around there. And if it cannot stay above that support line, the next one obviously would be down here around 0.054 or the lower 0.052 area. But if we're to become bullish, we could get all the way up here to 0.064 and then, try to break past these little minor resistance, because the major one is really up here, the one that we were talking about earlier. And that's the one all the way up here at 0.074. So that's the major resistance we need to look at. But yeah, anyways, if we're, getting past that, then we still have these areas that we had major resistance in before as well, around 0.08. So it's going to be hard for anything in the crypto market to really become bullish, because it just seems like everything is just a bull trap at this point. And that's kind of how things have been going. But hopefully we can become bullish. Everything is pretty much down and sideways right now, but Tron is doing fairly well at 10.2%. So we may actually become a little bit more bullish than the whole overall crypto market. And that's pretty much what I'm hoping for, the whole overall crypto market, to just try to become bullish, but let's see if Tron can become bullish more than them. So that's what we want to see. But anyways, over here, Tron is now listed on DMM Bitcoin. So that's definitely pretty good. It's a Japanese exchange. So that's really good, different demographics and stuff like that. Then you also have this article right here. They're talking about something with Tron. So Tron's TRX price induces a liquidity purge that can lead to substantial losses. I've been seeing a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt around stuff like this. But hey, let's just read it. So Tron price has invalidated the highly favored triangle thesis. TRX price has retraced 25% since the newly founded low at 0.046 was established, and validation of the downtrend is a breach above 0.075. And that's exactly what we're talking about inside of this previous technical. That's our major resistance. Whenever you look over here, this is the largest red area, because that means that there's not much demand in that area. This is the supply and demand. It pretty much shows less demand. So if this whole area has less demand, then that's our resistance. And pretty much what's going to happen here, it definitely looks like it's going to be a bull trap where we pump up to here and then we get rejected and then go back down to our major support down here, 0.052. And that's kind of what they're talking about here. So let's go over this. So Tron price is questionable. They said Tron price has reached last week's bearish target of 0.055, pretty much what we're talking down here. That's where our major resistance is starting to lie around. And then you have our resistance that we really need to get past. So hopefully we can. This is what they have on their little charts here. We have the possibility of getting past that. But, like I said, it all depends on what the whole overall market wants to do. Right now, Tron is above the whole market. So maybe it could like break away from the market if something really big happens. But for right now, we're all going to be following where Bitcoin is going ultimately. But Tron could be the one thing that kind of just breaks out from the pack. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe.